welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video we are going to be doing my November BOXYCHARM unboxing. So if you would like to know what I got in my box this month, then let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so jumping right on into this month's box, when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Now it did have a ton of bubble wrap in it, but I already removed that because I just didn't want to deal with it. And this month's theme is Harvest, and I think this card is so stinking cute. I don't know what about it, maybe it's just like the color story, but it's got me feeling pretty stinking good. And as you guys know, this has all the products, prices, and a description on them, so I will be using that. And we also got a Natasha Denona 25% off coupon. I will have all the information regarding this down in the description box below, so if you want to take advantage of 25% off on natashadenona.com, you totally can, girl. Christmas is coming up, treat yourself, okay? So we're gonna just go ahead and jump into this box real quick. So the first thing that I have here is this Earth Harbor Naturals Helios Anti-Pollution Youth. I don't even know what that last word is, you guys. I will write it up on the screen, but this retails for $48. I did not try this yet just because, you know, I didn't really pay attention to what was all up in here, and I am not really introducing a ton of new skincare into my routine right now, just for the simple fact that my skin has been kind of all over the place, and I want to kind of get it down to the bare minimum, figure out what's working best for my skin right now with me having to try new moisturizers and everything. So I haven't tried it yet, but I will say I love, 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 love the packaging. It is absolutely stunning. I can't tell, is the serum itself clear or red? Okay, so the serum itself is clear, so the packaging is just like a ombre, kind of like reddish pink. It's super pretty, and I don't know if I'm going to keep this, to be honest with you. I think I will actually need to look into it more than what this card says, because honestly most of that description made literally no sense to me, and so I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of like research on it and kind of see exactly what it's supposed to do and what people kind of think about it. $48 is quite expensive. That is already double what the price of the box is, so yeah, I don't know. I really think the packaging is super, super cute, but I can't understand what it's supposed to do, so I'm gonna have to look into that on myself to decide if I will keep it for me or if I will put it in a giveaway. So the next item that I have here is this Jouer Cosmetics Lip Enhancer. So this retails for $17. I think it has a smell, and I don't know that I like it. Yeah, it has like a plasticky smell to it. And in turn, kind of, you know how like when you can like taste something because you know the smell? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna throw this away. Hate to just go ahead and jump on that train real quick, but I don't like the way it feels. I use the Laneige Glowy Lip Balms. These are my absolute favorite, and these feel 10 times better than this. This feels like oddly thick and not in a good way, and it smells like makeup that you would use as a very young child, like very cheap and not good, and I just, I do not like it, and so I will not be keeping it. That is literally going in the trash. You just, no, bye. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Moving right on along, I do have this Alamar Cosmetics Pero Primer. Oh wow, it's Pero Primero Primer. It's a long wear sticky pigment base. This retails for $15, and it says a water-based primer designed to quote-unquote glue eyeshadow in place and to maximize color and pearl dimension. It is water and wear resistant and enriched with shea butter to provide skin conditioning and moisturizing benefits. It also works as a glitter glue. Mix with your favorite concealer to customize the primer's shade. Okay, so I am someone that does not use eyeshadow bases. It's just because I'm honestly too lazy to do another step. I do know that using eyeshadow bases is way better for the longevity of your makeup than using concealer like I do, especially if you have oily skin, and I should be better about that, but at this point in my life, I am not. The only thing is I'm very intrigued at the fact that it can also work as a glitter glue. So with that fact alone, I may keep this and give it a try. I'll just have to see how I feel. $15 isn't too bad. Now, I can't use it today because out of habit, I've already put concealer on my eyelids, and I'm not going to put this on top of that because I don't think that's kind of the whole purpose. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to keep this for myself or not. I will, if I decide by the time this video goes up, update you guys in the description bar, but I don't know. I'm just kind of on the fence about it because I just don't use them, but I want to be better about using it. But to me, I'm like, I need to be better about other things first before I just worry about using eyeshadow primers. I'm so dramatic, you guys. Okay, 2 more things now in this box. This next item right here is the Beauty Creations Cali Glow. This retails for $14.99. This says a summer glow all year long. Yes, please. The Cali Glow highlight palette is made up of 3 shades to suit all skin tones. Malibu has a subtle champagne color. Santa Monica gives you the golden hour look all day long. And Manhattan Beach is for the ultimate bronze look. So I will say that this is actually very, very beautiful. This is a really pretty highlighter palette. The thing is with this is again, I sound so down in this video. I am so sorry. You guys, we came off a high last month and I'm just like tanking quickly with this one. My thing with this is I'm not a big fan of highlighter palettes personally because most of the time I can only use like 1 shade in them and the rest don't work for my skin. I know I could use them as eyeshadow toppers and things like that, but you guys, I don't. I'm not. Like in my own makeup routine, I like to be as minimalistic as possible. If I can use 1 palette for an eye look, that's what I want. I don't want to pull out like 1,000 different things, especially when I film videos for you guys, because I want to make the tutorials as easy as possible. So I don't like using like 1 shadow from like 6 different palettes. Like I cannot stand that because there's no way that you're going to have every single thing that I own. And that's also when I watch tutorials of other people, I can't stand that either because I can't recreate it exactly. I have to do like more work to find my own shades within my collection, which if you're a beginner is not easy to do. So that's kind of my stance on that. I know that was a long-winded answer. However, I am tempted to keep this and put this in my makeup kit because this can work on many skin tones, but I'm just not sure yet. So what I want from you guys, because I don't want to touch it just in case I decide I don't want to keep it so I can give it away and it not be all contaminated by my little fingers. But what I would like to know, if you guys got this in your BOXYCHARM or if you have just tried this palette in general, let me know your thoughts and opinions on how they perform, the quality of everything, and if they are like a nice, more natural looking highlight or if they're super, super glittery, because I won't use them if they're super glittery. They don't look it, but you know, I'm not going to swatch it today. So I would just love to know your thoughts and opinions. If you tried this or if you got it and you did put your fingers on it, let me know so I can kind of make that decision. But I think this will either go in my makeup kit or I will put it in a giveaway, just because personally I'm not someone that reaches for highlighter palettes. Like I have 1 or 2 and to me that's more than enough. I do not need any more than that, and that's just a personal preference. So yep. And last but not least, I was so confused at what this is. I was like, what is this ugly packaging? What is this? And on the back, it lets me know it's a Natasha Denona palette, which I was very excited to see this in here, you guys, because I don't own any of her little eyeshadow palettes. So I was like, oh, I'm stepping on up in the world. So I'm super excited for this. So this right here is the Natasha Denona Peak palette. This is like what a mini palette of my dreams looks like, because these shades are actual perfection. If you guys are not new here, you know how much of a warm toned eyeshadow wearer I am. I physically have to force myself to use cool tones, so I am the most excited about this. And since this is the one product in here that it looks like I'm actually going to care about, we're gonna go ahead and do a little eye look with it. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. We're gonna try and salvage this mostly not, I don't want to call it negative because I'm just being honest, but not so positive video. And we are going to do a little eyeshadow look with this, and I am so excited, you guys, because so far today, get that out of my way. So far today, I am not hating my base makeup, which I'm surprised because when I first started, I was like, this is going down south. But I really like how my base is looking right now, so I'm about to pop it off with some eye looks, girl. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and I think this is shade Jasper. I'm not 100%, but I think that's how it works. So we're gonna take this little shade, We're gonna pop this in our, ooh, okay, pigment. I hear from a lot of people that these eyeshadow palette things are way better than her bigger palettes, which I'm very excited about because like I said, I do have the Sunset palette, and I have mentioned this many times on my channel, do not think that is worth the money for that like $130 price tag. And I bought the Safari palette, but that's because it was on sale, and then I got it at the spring Sephora VIB sale this year, and so it was even more on sale, which is the only reason I picked it up, because I loved all the like, you know, fall like colors in it. But I wouldn't run out and tell you to buy those palettes from her, especially the ones that are retailed for $130, because I do not think her shadows are worth $130 at all. Just my personal opinion. But this is a very beautiful shade. It is blending out pretty dang well. I'm really not mad at it. I'm still honestly like right off my first impressions. Do not think this is like better, like the best eyeshadow that I've ever used in my personal opinion, but I like the color and I think that looks quite nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go in with the more like orangey peachy shade, and I think this is Amara, and we are going to start doing this as a halo. I'm gonna bring my mirror up here because I can't see for squat. Whoa. Okay, pigment. Okay, girl, I see you. She said, how dare you say this is not the best eyeshadow you've ever used. That is, wow. That's a shade right there. I did too much. I will say though, if you guys are curious, it does have a ton of kickback, especially this shade right here. So that really doesn't matter to me, but I know it matters to some people, so I just like to mention it when I can. I need to tone it down because I was not prepared for that kind of pigment. Okay guys, so here's where I'm at. Again, it's a little bit more blown out than what I was originally going for, but that's okay. I will say though that I am just in love with the way those two shades work together. Like, that is stunning. Like, it is such a seamless blend. Like, I could not ask for two shades to perform better together, so I'm super pleased with that. Now what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take the shimmer shade right here, and this is called Aya, I think, maybe, and I'm gonna pop that in the center of my lid because I think I'm gonna use the brown. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do it on the outer corner, if I want to do it more of like a liner, so I think I'm gonna start, because either way I can kind of make it work. Ooh, gosh, that's a pretty color. Oh my gosh. Oh, bow. Okay, I wasn't ready, but that is beautiful. Ooh, she cute. So now I'm gonna take a flat definer brush, maybe. Yes. And I'm going to take the brown shade in the center, and this is Thorn. And I'm going to, I think I want to do it kind of like a liner because I'm kind of digging this look right now. So I'm going to see how this works. I can't tell if it's a little too light for what I want, but we shall see. Now that should work. Okay, so I added some liner to my lower lashes. It's the Appeal Cosmetics Gel Liner in Deep Taupe. I did some mascara, and last but not least, we are going to use the lightest shade on our brow bone, and this is the shade Shine right here. It appears to be just like a matte cream color, so I'm gonna use this, and yeah, that's just a pretty standard shade, but it'll help kind of highlight and blur out this area. And then there is that. So I think this is my completed eye look. I may do a little bit of highlight on the inner corner, or why don't we just use, we'll just use the shimmer again. Too much? Ooh, no, I like that because it looks a little less shimmery when you like push it like that. Like, it kind of looks like there's no like glitter flakes in it. Boom. Now there's the completed eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of my own highlighter check my face and see how it looks, and then we'll finish up my final thoughts on this month's box. Okay guys, now that we have tried out everything in the box and I have finished all of my makeup, let's just go ahead and review my final thoughts. So I did tally up everything as always, and the total retail value of this month's box for me was $142.99. So obviously my favorite thing in this entire box was the little mini palette. I am very, very, very pleased with this. Like, if this wouldn't have been in the box, it just probably wouldn't have been good, because this is a very nice retail value. All the shadows performed really nice. Now, I will say I didn't mention this, but the glitter shade did have quite a bit of fallout on my cheeks when I put it down on my eyelid. I kind of figured it would, and I mean, obviously, like, how was I to know beforehand, you know, so I just already had my base makeup on. But I would just recommend that if you're going to use a shimmer, to do your eyes before you do your base. But other than that, this is a really solid eyeshadow palette for me, and I'm super happy about this because this is something I can see myself using all the time, because the looks can just be easily created. There's not much thinking to do. It's neutral but perfectly warm. It'll work well to me all year long, and so this was like spot on for me. Like, I don't know that they could have given me a better one of her palettes for me to just be like super pumped about. So the eyeshadow primer, again, just because I don't use it, again, I think I may keep this one. I may try and force myself to start using eyeshadow primers, so not super upset about that, and I think $15 for that is not a bad price. With the serum, again, I just don't understand what this is. So I need to look into this. If you guys have any information on this, if you use it and you love it, or what does it do, let me know. So I'm going to look into this, but this was something really nice to receive. Receiving skincare is really great, but I'm always careful with skincare because you can't just try a new skincare product every month, in my opinion. Like, my skin especially does not appreciate change in that type of manner, so I just need to kind of see what this does and how it will work with the other products that are staples to me, because I don't want to stress my skin out for no reason. But the packaging is beautiful, and this is quite pricey as well. Again, y'all already know how I feel about that lip balm. We're not even going to talk about it. A trash, and the fact that it is $17, girl, bye. And then last but not least, with the highlighter palette, I again may keep this to put in my kit because the color combos would look great on many, many skin tones. But again, I would like to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on how you feel like this palette performs before I use it and cannot gift it to somebody else, because if it's just not for me, or I don't think I'm going to vibe with the formula, even to use on clients, then I will throw this in a giveaway for someone else who can totally love and use and abuse it. But I will say the value on this for $15 is exceptional, and I didn't mention it before, but I do love the packaging. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and they're huge pan sizes, so I'm just trying to be careful to make sure I don't keep makeup that I may not use and waste. But I'm really impressed by this palette just by looking at it. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm like crapping on this, because I'm not. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you yourself have BOXYCHARM, what did you think of your box this month? And did you have a favorite product? If you did enjoy the video, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I do post new videos every Tuesday and Friday, and if you hit that notification bell, then you will never miss an upload from me. And last but not least, you can also come follow your girl on Instagram at Alyssa and Pope, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!